Today you're going to see part of the Haute Route that not many people seen before. At least not for the past 5 years anyway. So I can't decide whether we were just daft, stupid or both. Never mind, we battled on and we made it to the Europahutte. Eventually.
Good morning. Welcome to day 13 of mine and Jimmy's Haute Route trek. We're on our way today to the Europahutte from St Nicklaus, where we stayed last night, which is just down the valley there. I don't know if you can say that, but it's down there anyway. And we're headed to the Europahutte, which is about 11 mile away. It's about near enough 6,000 feet of ascent and around about 1,800 feet of descent. Like I say, it's 11 miles, so it should be quite a tough day today. It's pretty much all climbing right at the top. The sun's out and it's due to be out for the next 2 or 3 hours, so hopefully we'll get some decent views before it starts pulling later on. I'm expecting weather before we get to the Europahutte, but we'll see. Hopefully it keeps off. But the views at the moment is quite decent, looking over the valley there. Behind us as well, we came down last night off the 3,200 metre Swarthorn summit. So that was quite a tough little climb coming down as well, but it was very enjoyable. The rain sort of kept in all day really, but hopefully today is a better day. So we'll see what the day brings and we'll catch you later.
Shortly after leaving St Nicklaus, we came across this cracking little herd of goats.
You stink, lad. Go for them, Jimmy.
Oh, the day started out canny until about dinner time. Ah, what a little cutie. So this point was a significant moment in the day. We followed the sign to the Europahutte, but then noticed that the path was going downwater. This didn't seem right to me, so I checked on the map, quickly realising it came off our track. So we turned round, went back to the sign, and couldn't understand why it appeared to be sending us in the wrong direction. So we ignored the sign and carried on with our planned route. Reflecting back on it now, this was our big mistake.
Managed to climb to a place called Grafhorn. Been a really tough climb to the top of here. We're not done yet. We've got a few hundred metres to go yet in terms of getting to the top of the highest point. I've just looked at the maps there and I think this is probably our stiffest climb of the week or the fortnight, and probably our last one, because tomorrow mainly downhill, little bits and climbs, ups and downs, but mainly it's downhill. So this is our last climb really, which is which is good, I suppose. But it's a nice place up the top of here, but it's been a bit relentless through the woods. But we should get over the top of the tree line here and see what we're looking at for the rest of the time. So it's not very far to go, and we should get have a look. Looks a bit cloudy as well. But no, I think it looks alright. Oh. Jimmy. So nice. This is where we're headed. Up this way. You can see when we get in there. So carry on with the hike. Catch you later.
This was a lovely place for a lunch stop, but little did we know when we set off what was about to come this afternoon. This is what you call walking into the unknown.
And you're hanging on by a top bit, you know.
So just around this corner there's no path left. Just a smashed off bridge and a landslide. One of many to come. So we considered an attempt to reach the path to be too dangerous. Instead, we looked for an alternative route. Venturing higher.
Got just about to the highest point, and there's been a bit of a landslide. It's just like a scree really, and the path is sort of giving way. So I can say the path we needed to be on, but we couldn't really get access to it. It was a bit difficult, so we've ended up climbing to the top of a sort of summit, coming down the back of this crumbling rock here, which is one of the reasons why the path's blocked, I suppose. We'll come around the back of this summit that we're supposed to climb around, and it's quite nice. We've got come across this little glacier, quite big glacier should I say. So it's been a worthwhile diversion all day. It's been a bit harder, but we'll crack on and see what the rest of the journey brings around this corner, because we're not over the summit yet, but we should be okay. Catch you later.
Notice this well camouflaged ibex hidden amongst the rocks. We'll get some much better sightings later.
Managed to get ourselves over the summit. What a dodgy spot. We end up, the only route we get through is to come down that scree slope there behind us. I think you can just see it. I don't know what it looks like on the video, but I had to come down first just in case there was any boulders come flying off the two of us. Big loose boulders all over the place. Even this crossing place here where the red and white marks are, you think it's okay, but lots of dodgy rocks, loose rocks. I just stood on a big one there before and it gave way underneath my feet. So I came down there first and Jibby came down second. Anyway, we're down safely. Hopefully we'll get no more drama. and we'll crack on. A little bit behind now because it took us ages to get down there, but you can see what we're up against there. We were further around that corner before we started climbing over the top of that summit there, and pretty cool, dodgy. That scree slope there with a crack coming down, that's what I'm talking about. Dodgy. Yeah. We'll crack on, see how we go.
So after overcoming this hurdle, we went round the next corner and we were faced with a similar situation. So after considering our options, turn back and climb this dodgy scree slope again, tracking back to St Nicklaus, potentially in the dark, or push on through further in the hope that things would get better. Ever the optimists, we decided to push on further. Things got so bad that you're actually fearing for your life. So for the next 5 hours of this journey, I put my GoPro away. Better to focus on getting through the dangerous sections as opposed to trying to film it. So I apologise for the lack of footage on this dangerous section, but we really did need to concentrate on ensuring our own safety above the creation of this video. So about 5 hours later, we reached some kind of civilization, I have to say, with a massive sense of relief. Aye, you've got a good right to look. There's nobody daft enough, is there?
Well, what a day. Need to reflect on something when I get back in the hut. We've got about 20 minutes to go to the hut. We've been on 10 hours now. Landslide after rockfall after boulder field, you name it. Rivers to cross, bridges smashed off. Need to reflect when I get back in, see what's gone wrong. Followed the Walkers Route. There's a sign saying Europahutte, which we thought take us the wrong way, but there's no sign to say, and that was on my route that I did. There's no sign to say it's dangerous. I'll show you, it was dangerous. We had several conversations, Jimmy and I, about whether we should turn back. The first ravine we came at, the first landslide, we thought we'll get through that one. It's 4 hours back. We'll get through that one. Might be the only one, and it wasn't. It was horrendous, to say the least. But we're through it. 15 minutes to go before we get a pint. I think we're through the worst of it now. We're just moseying along and missed dinner. Hopefully we've got something for us when we get there. I'll give you a shout when we get back to civilization. Cheers. There's Jimmy over there, Glacier. Nice to be able to talk about stuff without worrying about your life.
Well, we're getting there now.
Tell you what.
You know what? Adele's in there. We were just talking about you guys. We wondered, should they be here tonight?
Tell you what. Life in danger today. Honestly, nightmare.
Well, what a day. And that just about sums the day up. I tell you what, that pint didn't even touch the sides. Sorry about the coarse language, but the day was a bit stressful. But now on to a more serious note. I did reflect what went wrong when I got home, and I found this statement online. So if you are planning on doing the Haute Route, and also crossing the Europahutte, please don't make the same mistake Jimmy and I made. Plan an alternative route and stay safe.